Hello, chess family. It's me, National Master Jesse James, and it's time for another installment of Tournament Reviews. We're again looking at Tata Steel. This time we get a game by Giri beating Carlsen. I know it's hard to believe. Let's go ahead and check out this incredible game where Giri gets the best of Carlsen. We know that they like to go back and forth. And apparently, well, Carlsen hadn't lost a game to Giri, at least a regular game of long time control for many years. So I'm sure Magnus was not happy. I'll have to see if I can get a picture of his reaction to this. All right, here we go. D4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, b6. Here we got the Queen's Indian defense. Pawn g3, the Fianchetto variation. Bishop a6, attacking this c4 pawn over here. Queen c2 defending. Bishop back to b7, bishop g2, pawn to c5 here, hitting in the center. Pawn to d5, this is a very popular pawn sacrifice here, which, well, apparently Magnus was just like, let's just go and take it. Here he goes, pawn takes, knight takes on d5 over here. Here white goes ahead and castles, and I've seen this idea quite a few times, and I was very surprised that, well, Magnus was not able to handle it, and yeah, I just think he must have made a move order, missed a move order, or just really did not know the idea here. It's really hard to believe that, though. I'm not sure what's going on. Bishop b7 got played. Rook to d1. Knight to c6 right here. A nice little developing trick. Queen f5 over here. Of course, we don't take on d5. Even Magnus knows better than that. Knight b4, forking the queen and the rook here, and you're just going to be losing a full piece. So, of course, Giri goes ahead and plays queen f5. We're still in theory here, all the way back from, well, 2010. And knight f6 gets played. Pawn to e4 makes a lot of sense here. This d pawn is backwards, and well, white's going to try and shove this pawn all the way down Magnus's throat. And well, d6 gets played here, and apparently this is still the main line over here. Pawn to e5, queen d7 only move over here. Anything else is just going to be very, very bad for black. I mean, where can you move the knight? You can't really ever take on e5, as the queen is going to be hanging over here. So if you try to play something like knight to d7, e takes on d6. Once the bishop moves away, rook e1 check is coming. You can definitely see how this is going bad here. Again, it's hard to believe that this e5 move is just mainline theory, and black actually does hold a good little score here with 30% win rate. So queen d7 gets played. Again, we're on the main line right now. Queen takes on d7, knight takes on d7, and e takes on d6. And well, here, white does have an advantage, but here again it's 33% win, draw, and then win again here for black. Bishop to f6 got played, rook to e1 check, king to f8, knight c3, knight to b4, knight to e5 here, a very nice move here, opening up for the diagonal. Here we are in some drawish games now, and this goes back to 2016. Knight takes on e5, bishop takes on b7. Here again, the game is about equal. They're following this line really well. Rook to d8, rook to d1, knight c4 here. Magnus is getting a little aggressive. With that being said, be careful. We need to get this rook into the game, and the king's placement is not too well over here. d7 gets played. Giri is not missing a move here. Knight c2 here looks like one of the new moves of this game, and here it's attacking the rook. So, of course, the rook goes ahead and moves, and this sets up for the very nice idea, which is how Giri is going to be winning the game later. Knight back to d4. It looks like everything is going really well here, but then, well, it's white to move and start a very nice attack. If you're playing white here, what would you play in this position? Again, this is going to start the very nice attack here for Giri. Or hopefully push pause, hopefully try to figure it out. Here we start off by attacking on the queen side, pawn to b4. By opening up this position, we're going to be making a weakness of c5. And, well, opening up the queen side, we're going to be able to attack over here as soon as possible. Again, this rook's not in the game. The king's not very well placed, so things get really bad really fast. Rook takes on d7, and, well, at this move was apparently just a blunder. Rook taking the pawn was not the best move here. Here, apparently, again, trying to get your pieces into the game, h5 or g5 getting played here is going to be better for Magnus. Well, Magnus played rook takes d7, saying thank you for the free pawn, and I'm sure Giri was just probably shocked, if not just elated, that, well, he took the wrong pawn here. All right, white to move. What do you play here? Move the bishop, make a threat. Bishop to d5 gets played, attacking the knight. Knight back to d6, and now we're going to be able to see him open up the queen side. Pawn takes on c5, and again, Magnus is just not able to get out of this threat. B takes on c5, bishop a3, attacking the c5 pawn now. The rook's opened up, rook back over here, check, undefended rook. What's going on? Just chaos will ensue. King to e7, bishop takes on c5. This pin is just no bueno, no good. The rook hopefully will try to get back into the game as soon as possible. Knight e6 trying to kick it. Bishop back to b4. Pin it and win it. Maintain the pin. Maintain the pressure over here. Pawn to a5. Magnus is so desperate. He says, please take this pawn. Get me out of this pin. And, well, Giri says, oh, you know what? I will take this pawn over here. Bishop takes on a5. Rook to c8. Knight to a4. The White's pieces are just so active over here, and Magnus's pieces are just no good. They're just defending the whole time over here. Knight c4 gets played. Rook b to c1. Simple idea. Pin it and win it. Unless Magnus wants to go ahead and give up the exchange, well, he's not going to want to do that. Here, bishop to e5 got played. And here, bishop to b4 check, that annoying diagonal. King f6, knight to c5. Knight takes on c5 and rook takes on c4, and that's pretty much it for the game here. It was a very nice deflection sacrifice over here, or interference over here. Rook takes on c4, rook c to d7, and here, let's see if you can find the final move of this game. White to move. What do you play here to take home the full point? All right, hopefully you push pause, hopefully you try to find it. Here we definitely love the pin over here. All we gotta do is just kick him off of it. So bishop a5, and well, black or Magnus just goes ahead and resigns here. There really is no good move here. You can't move your rook to any good squares over here. For instance, something like rook a7, bishop b6, and you're losing the piece. I mean, where else can you move this rook to? Maybe rook to d7 over here. Again, we get the same idea, just pin it and win it. And, well, I don't know, is rook e7 even an idea over here? I guess you could, but again, bishop b6, pin it and win it over here. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you in the next video.